please say hello to emotional support Growlithe. Today, I don't feel very well at all. So I have Growlithe with me, I do have my water, I have my cozy blanket, but I am so busy the next couple weeks, I do need to get this done, so please bear with me, I really do appreciate— oh! Wait, he kind of matches— oh, he's kind of matching my sweatshirt. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Lucky Wolf, and today I'm playing some more VGC or Regulation E on the VGC or Regulation E ranked ladder, and today I'm going to be using a team that did very well at the Brisbane Regionals that did happen. When this goes up, will it be 2 weeks ago or will it be a week ago? Well, that did well at the Brisbane Regional recently, piloted by someone who goes by Scooteezy, and I will be linking them in the description down below. They did release a team report, so if you're interested in the team, please make sure to check that out. I would very much appreciate it, and I am so excited. I am genuinely so excited to be using Specs GU. Specs GU, I haven't used a ton of Specs GU, but when I have used it, absolutely cooks. So I'm excited to use the Specs GU. We have Icy Wind Fluttermane as well as Tailwind Tornadus to make sure that, because GU has a little bit, and especially in this meta, has a little bit of like a middling speed, I would say, so can be outsped, and especially on the physical side is very squishy. So when we're able to outspeed, you can get some massive snarls off, Dark Pulse, Heat Wave, Overheat, all that kind of good stuff with the Beads of Ruin. You can also, with the Beads of Ruin, you can also pair it with the Tornadus, and you can also pair it with the Fluttermane, and it is important to note, this Tornadus is running Sunny Day, Air Slash, Protect and Tailwind. I respect the heck out of that Air Slash. I really do. Like, if you're not running Rain Dance, definitely Bleak Windstorm can be a heartbreaker. So I respect the heck out of that decision as well, especially because you are running Sunny Day, so you aren't making your Bleak Windstorms any more accurate. And then the team is rounded out by the Choice Band Terra Fairy, Hisuian Arcanine, the Assault Vest Rillaboom with Fake Out, High Horsepower Grassy Glide, and Woodhammer. I personally love the high horsepower. Like, if you can get the speed control, and if you can get the or if you can get Icy Winds, high horsepower feels so fantastic into Heatrans. Like, this team, it could be argued this team can struggle a little bit with Heatran. Not struggle, but, you know, you can't Heat Wave the Heatran, you can't Overheat the Heatran, Dazzling Gleam, Moonblast, Icy Wind, like, you're not running a Ghost type move on the Flutter, so you, unless they Terra, you can't hit the Heatran super hard with the Flutter. Rock Slide will do decent damage, and Air Slash isn't going to be doing too much. You do have the Water type Ivy Cudgel, so high horsepower feels incredibly, incredibly important and is phenomenal into the Heatran. So I'm really excited to use this team. Definitely a pretty offensive team, and I cannot wait to see what we can do. So without further ado, let's hop in. First game of today, oh, we have double Electrotype. Okay, Jeff is rocking double Electrotype in the Regieleki and in the Iron Hands. Okay, and to round it out, they do have the Giraffe, so no priority moves for me. They do have the Hisuian Arcanine, the Amoonguss, as well as the Milotic. Okay, so what do I think here? What do I think here? Let me check what— oh, sorry, I meant to say, let me check what Terra type we are. We are a Ghost. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. Okay. I'm definitely a little bit worried about the Regieleki. Could this be Explosion? Is there a chance this is Explosion? Does Booster Flutter outspeed the Regieleki? I actually don't know. I'm gonna try this lead. I am really gonna try this lead, and then to close it out, I like these two Pokemon. I do like these two Pokemon. Both of them, as long as I don't tear out the Ogerpon, both of them are immune to the Amoonguss. Rillaboom won't take that as much damage from the Iron Hands. However, Intimidate would be annoying. Intimidate would definitely be annoying, but I still think I do this. I still think I do that. Because they're also, like, if they do set Trick Room, they're also a little, the two Pokemon I brought in the back in the Rillaboom and the Ogerpon, they are a little bit bulkier, so I'm hoping it can help me stall out. Okay, yeah, got you. Okay. Is this Protect Giraffe? Is this Protect Giraffe? Because I think I do Terra here. I think I do Terra. And honestly, they could also be... They could... Well, let's just swap into this. Not too much. Not too much. Do I risk the Heat Wave? My question is, do I risk the Heat Wave here? I want to go Moonblast Heat Wave because there's not a zero... They could be Water Terra. Like, the truth is, they could be Water Terra. They could be Fairy Terra. I have seen both. I've also seen Fire Terra, and Fire Terra will be pretty bad for me as well. I am going to click the Heat Wave button just because I think nothing really... Maybe I should click Dark Pulse. I think not too much swaps in on this, so I am going to click... I didn't tear... That was a free turn. 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 I didn't Terra. That turn was free. As long as I hit the Heat Wave, free. I talk too much. I talk too much. It's all over. Oh, it's all over for me. I'm gonna do this. They probably heavy slam here. Oh, it's all over for me. I can't believe I did that! Has anyone else done that? Has anyone else done that? Oh my gosh. I used to, when in Sword and Shield, I used to misclick. I used to misclick and swap out my Dynamax Pokemon. I did that multiple freaking times, and it feels bad. This one's... I'm not gonna say it's equally as bad, but in this case, it's pretty terrible. It's pretty terrible. Okay, so we'll presumably get this Heat Wave off. They do Heavy Slam, so I probably should have protected. We get a nice Heat Wave off, though. I'm not gonna say it's over yet, because I don't think it's over. I don't think it's fully over yet. We'll get a lot of... Oh, we actually got no damage off. Insane. We do get a burn, so I'll take it. And chip damage is chip damage. And your lefties. Okay. So I wonder if you are... Do I bring my Rillaboom here? I don't really want to give them a bunch of... I am Swords Dance. I am the Swords Dance variant. I think maybe I do Swords Dance here, to be completely honest. I think I just try to keep getting chip damage. Honestly, that turn 1 was so free for me. They didn't even Terra, so I could have Dark Pulsed. I really could have Dark Pulsed there. Really, really, really unfortunate. Okay, we at the very least get to see the Terra. I would assume on Milotic. Yes. What is the Terra gonna be? Dragon. Sure. Yep, that makes sense. That makes sense. I don't have anything super good into that. You do Wild Charge, okay. I really, truly could have protected there, but you are going to take some recoil. So I will take that, and you Scald into the Chi-Yu. But we're like I said in the beginning, we're a little bit thicker on the, Spadef side. So we do take that. We do get another big Heat Wave off. I don't want to risk a burn. I don't want to risk a burn on my Rillaboom, but I might have to at this point. I might have to at this point, so I'm going to swap in my Rillaboom here. This one really came down to turn 1, though. This one, I'm gonna be honest with you, really, really, really came down to turn 1. Okay, so we know that they have Giraffe in the back. We know that they have Giraffe in the back. Wild Charge, okay, yep. We eat it, not super well, but we do eat it. and you recover. Okay, that's annoying. That is annoying. They read the Protect really nicely. Do I go for the double spiky? I kind of want to go for the double spiky here. I don't think they want to get glided, do they? Well, I could cover for that, I think, just fine. I think I Horn Leech and glide here. Actually, maybe I double into the Foropalms. I think I double into the Foropalms spot. Yeah, I think I want to double into the Foropalms spot. Okay, yeah, okay. Got you. Yep, that makes sense. So you're gonna be switching in your Giraffe here. Turn 1, I'm so mad. Turn 1 was free. Turn 1 was freaking free. Okay, yeah, we don't live. Okay, do I have an out here? Do I have an out here? I kind of think I do. They already Terra'd. They already Terra'd, so I think I always do this. I don't know what their last mon is. That's an issue. Not knowing what their last mon is an issue. Okay? Show me Arcanine. Show me Arcanine. It's my loading. Okay, unfortunate, but locking myself into Dark Pulse is not the worst here. Is definitely not the worst. Draft goes down. I still have Dark Pulse flinches on my side. Turn 1 was so free. I'm so mad at myself. Actually did good damage. We are getting health back. They're also getting health back. But Specs Dark Pulse, I absolutely still think can go in. Absolutely can go in here. I might need to rely on a flinch, but I do think that this game is possibly possible. What is the last mon coming out here? We know, obviously, they have Foropalms. Okay, it's actually Foropalms coming out. Okay, I am fine with that. Nah, I gotta go with the Woodhammer. Here. You should fake me out. You should fake me out, but if I can get one flinch, I really believe I'm back in it. If I can get one flinch, I really believe I'm back in it. Yep. Okay, Chi-Yu, do your thing, buddy. Oh, or just gonna KO. Wait a second. Wait a second. Okay, this is gonna be close after I absolutely fumbled turn 1. We're probably still gonna lose. We're probably still gonna lose, but Foropalms is very weak. Foropalms is very weak here. So let's see what your last Pokemon is. You didn't want to bring it out before. It is the Amoonguss. Okay. This should be... This should be Dark Pulse Woodhammer. And this is actually going to be hard for my opponent. Oh my gosh! We got him with the... I'm sorry. Rip headphone users. I have a very loud laugh. I apologize. Oh no. Oh no. After I absolutely fumbled. Turn 1. Chi-Yu cooked. Chi-Yu absolutely freaking cooked. Let's go! Let's absolutely go. Oh, they're big mad. Oh, they're big mad. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I still think without the crit. Without the crit, I still think I was in a fine place. I do a lot of damage to them, right? I do a lot of damage. I KO the Forapoms. They sleep my Chi-Yu. They can't sleep. They cannot sleep my They cannot sleep my Rillaboom. I am AV Rillaboom, so I can get some decent chip damage off with high horsepower. I can get some decent chip damage off, and then it's just a matter of time before my Chi-Yu wakes up, or they focus down the Chi-Yu, and they're not gonna. It would take a couple pollen puffs, I think, to get the Chi-Yu. So I think I was in a fine spot without the crit, but that was absolutely freaking wild. Yo, let's go. Okay, let's hop into it. Wow, words. Okay, sorry, give me a second. Give me a second. Okay, let's hop into the next. Game number 2, and look at that team. I can't even speak. Cheeto Puff bringing some spice today. Okay, what am I thinking? What am I thinking? They do have 2 Trick Room setters in the Chandelure. 2 Trick Room setters in the Chandelure and in the in the Sinistra. Okay. Okay. I honestly just kind of like this lead again. I just feel like this is my best lead into denying Trick Room. I really do think this is my best lead into denying Trick Room. And again, I think if they get Trick Room up, I think I should probably go Ogerpon and Rillaboom in the back. I like the Ogerpon and I like the Rillaboom here. As 2 kind of bulkier pieces, I also would have Fake Out to kind of stall a turn of Trick Room out. Obviously I can't Fake Out either the Ghost types, so maybe that's a little iffy actually. Maybe I go Ogerpon. Maybe, alternatively, I actually go Ogerpon and Tornadus. Is that super weird? Tornadus could be fun for my own weather. I kind of think it has to be Rillaboom, but I do think a real case could be made for Tornadus. I also think a real case could be made for the Arcanine, but I'm very spooked. I see the King Gambit. I see the Defiant King Gambit, and that did spook me just a little bit. But I feel like this should give me really good offensive pressure. I might have to rely on hitting a Heat Wave, which is always a scary place to be. Let's see. Okay. Yep. Okay. Here, honestly, I'm gonna double into the Sinistra. It might result in me losing one of my Pokemon. But I think not allowing them to get Trick Room up is my best play. I could Dazzle. The truth is, I could also Dazzle. I do like Dazzle Dark Pulse here, but I want to ensure we get a KO, so I'm going to Moonblast, and I'm going to Dark Pulse. If they're Fairy Terra, I could... It's just hard not knowing they're Terra. I could Heat Wave here. I don't think Heat Wave's a bad play, but I've seen Water Terra more than I've seen Fairy Terra. So if they're Fairy Terra, I would play differently if I knew, but, you know, it just is what it is. You're Fairy Terra. Okay, that's fine. I think that's okay by me. That means you actually don't resist the attacks I have in the back, so that's kind of better for me. Wow, that does damage. Are you Citrus? No. And Sinistra. Okay, Sinistra down. Sinistra down. I am going to lose my Flutter here, more than likely, but I'm still pretty okay with that turn. Yep, you Ironhead. Okay. Maybe Dazzle was fine. Maybe Dazzle was fine. I was just worried about their Terra type, I think. They already Terra'd. I like my Ogerpon here, to be completely honest. I'm not sure if that trade was in my favor. The spiky shield is super obvious. So much so that I honestly... I honestly want a Swords Dance. I don't think that's the play. I don't think that's the play, and I think Spiky Shield is probably my safest play. I need to swap out my Chi-Yu. Like, Heat Wave does go kind of nuts late game. Heat Wave does go kind of nuts late game, so I'm gonna do this. It's a little passive, but I don't think it's worth taking a ton of damage. I don't think it's worth taking a ton of damage on my Ogre Pawn here. So I feel like it's safe even if it is a little bit passive. Because I don't think you have any reason to fake out the Chi-Yu here, honestly. But now I have fake out. Okay, yep. Oh, and you Terra Blast. Okay, so I really could have just gone for Swords Dance. How much is this doing? A good amount. A good amount. But now I have fake out. I do think I Swords Dance here. And ideally, once I Swords Dance, I will be able to get enough health back. Yeah, I'm gonna pick up the King Gambit here. Okay. No protects. We get our Swords Dance up. So because I'm faster, my hope here is, even though I'm gonna take damage this turn, even though I'm gonna take damage this turn, I will be able to just get enough health back these next couple. Their Covert Cloak. Their Covert Cloak. Their Covert Cloak. Their Covert Cloak. Did I mention that? Did I mention that? Their Covert Cloak, no! This person got me. There's no getting around it. There is absolutely no getting around it. Obviously, if I know their Covert Cloak, then I don't go for that play. Pain. Okay. I probably can't win. I need to get some, like, insane burns here, probably. Nah, there's no way. Dang, my opponent got me so good. That was great. That was honestly fantastic on their part. Really, really well done. Really, really, really well done there. Yes. I wonder if this is enough to pick. Well, at least we know the item. At least we know the item. But obviously, we got. Obviously, an open team sheet. I play that very, very differently. But kudos to my opponent. They did get me. We miss the one we needed to hit. Yeah, this is pain. Let's see if it would have done enough. Oh, that was doing enough. Oh, it wasn't even gonna be close. Oh, it wasn't even gonna be close. It wasn't gonna be close, girl. I honestly believe we still had shots. I honestly believe we still had shots, but sometimes the game says no. Sometimes the game says hitting your Heat Wave, no thank you. And that's one reason I do feel like Chi-Yu is tough. I feel like Chi-Yu can be very tough to use. We would have gotten that KO, and then I really want to know what their last Pokemon is. I really want to know what their last Pokemon is, but that's pain. I do believe we probably had the tools to win because they went for Drain Punch. We're not gonna find out, no. Darn it! Darn it! Oh, that was a good game, though. That was a good game. Obviously, the fake out turn was bad. The fake out turn was not good. And I don't think, in closed team sheet, I don't think there's anything I can do about that. Sometimes they're running Covert Cloak King Gambit, which I don't know if I've ever seen before. Sometimes that's what they're running, and it's tough. So, well played to my opponent, but in closed team sheet, I'm not sure there's much else I can do. I still think I always Swords Dance there, and then with the terrain, I get enough healing. I do enough damage, and I get enough healing to survive multiple turns. So I still think my thought process was sound there. Just a little bit unfortunate about the Covert Cloak. But without further ado, let's hop into a last game of today. Third and final game of today, and I see a Cacturn. I see a freaking Cacturn on my screen. Okay. This is Hard Trick Room. This is Hard Trick Room. Okay. I think I have to do it again. I just think this is... I just genuinely think this is my best lead into a team like this. If I were my opponent, I would go Fake Out and Giraffe, or Fake Out and Trick Room Setter. In this case, I think it's Giraffe. And so just leading with these two Mons, I can Terra the Chi-Yu to be immune to the Fake Out. So I just think leading with these two Mons, like, just is my best play here. Again, I want to bring the Arcanine, but I'm spooked. I'm spooked as heck here. I am spooked. Because once again, there is that pesky King Gambit. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Is that King Gambit also going to be Covert Cloak? I actually can't believe we just played that. I cannot believe we just played that. Pain. The second I saw the animation go up, I'm just like, pain. But maybe this one will not be Covert Cloak. Who the hey knows? Also, Terra Fairy with Terra Blast, like, sometimes... They also had Iron Head, so they either didn't have Kowtow, they probably don't have Protect. Sorry, I have to stop thinking about the last game. We're on to this game now. We're on to this game now. Okay. I probably do have to rely on hitting a Heat Wave here. Do you think there's any chance that my opponent doesn't Terra the Cresselia? Any chance my opponent doesn't Terra the Cresselia? They have to Terra something here. As they do. Okay. Who is it? Cresselia. Okay. What Terra are we seeing? Shoot! I should have Dark Pulsed. It's so tough. Oh, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's so tough in closed team sheet. Oh, we Sucker Punch. Okay. We're live. Okay, we'll actually get really good damage here regardless, though. We hit both Heat Waves, so that King Gambit's gone at the very least. Cresselia took a lot of damage, but I should have Dark Pulsed. It's just like, I can't if I would say the most Cresselias that I see are Terra Fairy. So it's hard. In closed team sheet, it's hard. In open team sheet, I do Dark Pulse that spot. And let's see what Mon wants to come in. Cacturn! Ooh! Shiny Cacturn too! Oh, that's cool. Oh, that's cool. Do I get cooked by Cacturn here? Do I get cooked by Cacturn here? Honestly, Shiny Cacturn is super cool. It reminds me of the fall. It reminds me of, like, fall leaves, so I'm a big fan of that. Oh, okay. So you're taking down my Chi-Yu here. You are fully taking down my Chi-Yu. You do Psychic into that, okay? But I should pick up a double KO. Based on how much the first Heat Wave did, right? I don't actually KO the Cresselia. That's a little bit annoying. That's very annoying. I thought I did more than that. Chi-Yu, bye, buddy. But the cool thing about them going Terra Grass is I do have one very nice Rillaboom in the back. I don't know what their last Mon is. I'm gonna go my Rillaboom here, though. It is a Namorous, okay. Okay. I do think I fake out the Cresselia, to be honest. What if they're Covert Cloak Cresselia? Y'all, I'm scarred. I am scarred! I'm gonna glide here. Yeah, okay. I'm getting so hit today. Y'all, I'm getting destroyed today. I'm getting absolutely destroyed by ladder today. Okay, they do hit the Dazzle. How much are we taking? We took a little bit too much. Okay. How much more Trick Room, though? The fact that we didn't KO the Cresselia is so bad. Although, I still think maybe going Heat Wave actually wasn't the worst case turn one. I kind of want to double into the Cresselia spot, to be completely honest with you. I want to increase my Spadef. I want to increase my Spadef here, so I do Terra. I do Terra here, I think. Because both my opponent's Pokemon are special attackers. So I think increasing my Spadef will go a really long way here. I do want to be taking less damage. I can protect the last turn at Trick Room as well. Okay, they actually are going to let me have this glide. Hello! Hello! Okay, yes. That's why I didn't want to overpredict here. I really didn't want to overpredict because the reason I target the Cresselia there is my worst fear here, actually it's doing a lot. My worst fear here is that they are, gonna get a, healing move off. My worst fear is that they go for the healing move, right? So I don't want to let them go for the healing move, so if they go for Ally Switch, that's still okay. I doubled into that spot, so I still get a ton of damage, and their Cresselia doesn't get an attack off, and their Cresselia doesn't get to heal up. As long as they don't heal up, I'm happy, so I think I always double target the Cresselia there. Trigger one more turn. I know it's silly, but I really, really don't want to risk, like, some sort of crazy, massive crit, so this it's safe, it just make sure that I don't get crit and I'm sad, and we actually just get to KO the Enamorous that way. Yay! Oh my gosh, y'all, today ladder was laddering! Oh my gosh, today ladder was really, really laddering, but thank you so much for watching the video. Thank you so much for sticking around. Chiyu absolutely cooked today, I'm gonna be honest. Chiyu absolutely cooked! We love to see it. Specs Chiyu is a damage dealer, and we did get hit with some ladder stuff, but that's part of the fun of ladder, right? That is absolutely part of the fun of ladder, so thank you all so much for watching. If you did enjoy, please feel free to leave a like, comment, or subscribe. Never likely none of that. I hope everybody has... Arcanine says bye. Sorry, Grella says bye. I hope everybody has an absolutely amazing rest of their day. Okay, for real. Bye!